Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? And hey, it's time to time to get into it though, man. We done spent the last couple of days crying, whining. The sky's been falling. Folks are desperate. You know, Dallas Cowboys let us down, but hey, the opportunity for redemption is upon us. The Dallas Cowboys will be welcoming the New England Patriots into Dallas, and we will have every opportunity to show that we are still the team that should be taken seriously as a Super Bowl contender, man. So we're going to talk about it by the numbers. We're going to see how we match up against the New England Patriots. We're going to talk about some news. We did sign some more players over here, man. So we'll talk about a little bit of everything, man. But real and showing love to the platform. I see Mr. Peter Green in the building. I see Lucy in the building. Dak owns Filthy. My boy John Cofield. Charlie Jones and Landlord Ray. Hey, so I see y'all sliding in, showing love. Salute to my brother Landlord for rocking with your boy, man. Definitely my brother in this content creating space. He said hit the like on the way in. Hey, y'all know what to do. Bruce got the toxic juice. What's up with you? Chase Dub, what's Gucci with y'all, man? Thank y'all for tapping in and showing love. My brother Trey Fargo in the building. What's up with y'all, man? So, hey, y'all know the usual rules and regulations. We all slide over here to the liquor store, man. First and foremost, hit the like button. The more likes we get on these platforms, the more that platform will push it. The more that they will put it in front of more people to see, the more folk will find their way into the liquor store. So if you want good things to happen for your boy Henny, you want to see the platform grow, you want to see us do dope stuff over here and continue to be able to put out good content, hit the like button, man. It goes a long way in helping us progress, man. And after you hit that like button, make sure you turn right back around and hit that share button. Yo, Brian Kite, what's up with you, man? It's always good to see HTM. I appreciate that. JB2. Yo, what's up? Salute to Eddie Logan, man. Y'all wish the boy Eddie Logan a happy birthday, man. My boy just said he turned 28. Hey, so salute to my guy, man. I appreciate you for that. Happy birthday, Eddie. But yeah, man, so after you hit that like button, make sure that you hit that share button, man. And you all know that we're practicing manifestation in the liquor store. Just like my boy Brian Kite did, he dropped 6 flame emojis. When you come in here, man, share the content 6 times, drop 6 emojis, slap 6 Eagles fans, man. It's going down in a major way. So yeah, we're trying to manifest that 6 championship. So y'all make sure that y'all share the content 6 times, and y'all do 6s of everything, man. 6 emojis, 6 shares. And when you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan for this discount, make sure you do it 6 times. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, I will be able to give you half off on all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And you know, we got exactly what you need to succeed over here, man. We got Calvaritas, we got gin, we got hen, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So tap in with your boy, Hennythemoor, and come get drunk inside the liquor store. Dunny Holmes, I see you. Nisi, I see you practicing manifestation with the 6 trophies. James Simmons, I see you practicing manifestation with the 6 shots. My boy Landlord said he would spin back gang, man, slide through, showing love to the chat box. I appreciate that, my guy. And last but not least, before we jump to the content, just so y'all know, we're still holding a raffle for 3 different prizes, man. We're going to be giving away a copy of Madden 24, regardless of the system. If you win it, let me know you need it for Xbox or PlayStation. I'll get it sent to you. We're giving away a Dallas Cowboy jersey. Doesn't matter who it is. You want a Troy Aikman, you want a Dak Prescott, a Trayvon Diggs, let me know the size and the color. I'll make it happen for you. And, you know, we'll also be raffling off a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead. So if you want to support any of that, just make sure you hit the Cash App. It's $5 an entry, or you can hit the Super Chats or the Super Stickers. Yo, what's up with you, my boy? Hey, salute to my brother Jay Tuck in the building as well. You know, hey, we got to do another show real soon, man. No, I really enjoyed when we did the concept with the concept show. And listen, I think it really helped the chat box too, man, because all the stuff we talked about, the Dallas Cowboys have been running. They've been running Dragon, Lion, everything that we spoke on. Mesh. So yeah, so I think it would be a great show for the nation if we do that again. He said, Henny, what if I drop 8 Eagles and a couple Pats fans? Well, I tell you what, since it is Patriots week, if you slap the shit out of a Patriots fan, I will also give you that discount, man. Already, bro. I got you. Willie T, what's up with you? Chase Dub, what's the Gucci with y'all, man? So let's start with just some simple updates, though, man. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, hey, Hey, listen, we're gonna bring the show back, but y'all just make sure that y'all freshen up on the concepts. Because if I ask you what two rap concepts make Dragon, or if I ask you what two rap concepts make Dagger, I need you to give me a straight up answer. So hey, we gonna put a show together, man. But y'all just make sure that y'all brush up on your football concepts. Y'all got some homework to do before we come back on here. But in other news, man, if you see right here, first and foremost, shout out to John Machado again. The Dallas Cowboys have signed a center, Billy Price, to their practice squad. He was a first-round pick back in 2018. They said that he has a career 45 games played, including 11 seasons for 11 with the Cardinals last year. So Billy Price, former first-round pick, has signed to the Dallas Cowboys practice squad. Now, do I know if he's any good? Hell no. I did not know who this man was until they said something right now. Until they mentioned his name, I did not know who Billy Price was. The only Price I know is Kelly Price. But, we did have some vacancies on the practice squad. We know that we know that CJ Goodwin is now going to be a part of the active roster for the remainder of the season. He already had all this call up, so that he has to remain on the active roster. So that opened up another roster spot for us. So I don't mind adding that depth. We already had some question marks at center behind Tyler Biadasz, who's dealing with an injury at this point, and we really still don't know the availability for Tyler Biadasz. Hey, salute to Miss Marquetta for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you. She said this is for another raffle entry. She said actually this is 6 or 7 for her. Well, let me go ahead and take a look, Miss Marquetta. I'll let you know. Marquetta, this is entry number 11 for you. You actually have 11 raffle entries because remember you had sent when we were doing the other promotion. So this is actually raffle entry number 11 for you. Hey, for real though. But yeah, salute to Miss Marquetta. And if y'all want to be like her, improve your odds of winning the one of the 3 prizes, just hit the cash app. Hit the cash app, or you can hit the super chats or the super stickers. But we all know that Tyler Biadasz is somebody that's dealing with an injury right now. I'm not really comfortable with Brock Hoffman at this moment in time. So adding another center, is not a bad idea. Especially a guy that people thought so highly of to take him in the first round before. Right? He must have had spectacular college tape in order to end up being a first round pick. Either that or he was completely overdrafted. Matter of fact, let's take a look at this board real quick, man. Let's take a look at this board real quick because I'm curious about him. I want to see what his numbers are, all those other things, how he graded out. Billy Price. So let's look at good old PFL and see what they say about him. Remember, numbers without context, are not always really telling. But we're gonna take a quick look at the price board and see what he done did over the course of his career. All right, so I got his PFF profile pulled up. All right, so it looks like he's 6'4", listed at 308 pounds, so slightly undersized. Bengals drafted him in 2018. He was the 21st overall pick. All right, so let's take a look. He hasn't played a single regular season game yet, so let's see what his numbers look like last year. All right, so overall in 2022, I ain't gonna lie to you, his numbers don't look good so far. Right? Now this is just at face value. Everybody on the Bengals had issues keeping their quarterback from getting hit. So maybe, the environment he was in led to this. But last year, that man had 11 penalties, who was the 3rd most in the NFL, and he gave up 5 sacks. You know what's alarming about that? Centers don't really give up sacks like that, dog. Centers don't really even give up sacks like that. Because most of the time, the elite pass rushers are coming from the edges. So, sacks surrendered is not really something you usually worry about from a center or a guard. Right? They're not in no man's land. So that's sort of concerning for me. Yeah, that's sort of concerning for me. Now, granted, He actually graded out as a better pass blocker than he did a run blocker. He graded out as a 66. Run blocking was a 55.6. His cumulative grade was a 51.3. So a 51 in school would mean you're failing. All right, so let's take a look at some of these snap alignments. He only played centers for him too. So all 752 snaps last year came while at the center position. He pass blocked 501 times. They only asked him to run block 251 times. So he allowed 1 hit, 5 sacks, and a total of 16 pressures. So, hey, the NFL is a place where you got to update your resume. I'm willing to give him an opportunity because Chuma himself played good for us when we played him at guard. It did not come off the rail for Chuma until last week when we played him at the left tackle position. So maybe the Dallas Cowboys will come up with an answer to help this guy be productive. And even if not, right, you put him with Big Duke, you put him with our offensive line coach, you see if he can develop into somebody that can come in and take a snap here and there if needed, and you call it a day. But hell, he's a former first-round pick. Guys like that get all the opportunities in the world to show why they got drafted. So I ain't tripping. He said Bengals old linemen are allergic to stopping blocks. Man, we have to ask ourselves, where was he on our board 5 years ago? That is a very good question. I wonder where was he at on our board. Let's see. Okay. So this is the new center, Billy Price, not Kelly Price, no relation. He said Billy was nice in Cincy. He was not nice last year. I don't know where the hell he played at last year. Oh, I do. He played for the Cardinals last year. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna take a look at his career numbers then. I'm gonna take a look at his career numbers real quick. Let's see if last year was an outlier year. Let's see if he had some good years everywhere else. Not judging by this. 2018 graded out as a 55.6 overall. 2019 graded out as a 41.9. 2020 graded out as a 50.7. 2021 graded out as a 62.3. 2022 with Arizona graded out as a 51.3. So, matter of fact, this boy played for the Giants in 2021. So for his career, he's given up 12 sacks, 12 quarterback hits, 59 hurries, and 83 pressures. This dude does not sound like somebody that I want to protect my quarterback. And he also has 31 career penalties. So I'm not really sure if I like kinfolk or not. Well, hey, what's up with your action, pal? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, man. And if y'all just now sliding in, right now I'm just talking about the new center that we picked up. So the Dallas Cowboys signed a center to their practice squad. His name is Billy Price, former first-round pick, number 21 player taken overall back in 2018 by the Bengals. All his numbers look horrible. A bunch of penalties, a bunch of sacks at a position where sacks are not really known, right? Even when people were talking about Tyler Biadasz, he was not giving up sacks. Tyler Biadasz was not giving up sacks. Right, for whatever you say about Tyler Badass, he ain't never gave up no sacks like that. Right, so penalties, sacks, pressures, poor grades in both aspects of blocking, pass pro and run blocking. So he definitely is somebody I would just stick on the practice squad, try to develop, and go on from there. But I don't really want him playing for me anytime soon. Now, what his signing does concern me about, them signing another center makes me feel like Tyler Biadasz is probably gonna miss another week, right? Because they brought in more depth at the center position, and today is supposed to be the day that we know pretty much we'll get our offensive lineman back. If they're able to practice today on Wednesday, odds are they'll be able to play on Sunday. So if Tyron Smith practices today, no setbacks, he should be good to go on Sunday. If Zach Martin practices today and he's good to go, he should be able to play for us on Sunday. And of course, the same will apply to Tyler Badass. As that a couple of Cowboys fans said, shit, nah, yeah. Like, hey, listen, for what he's shown, for what his numbers say, I would stick with Hoffman over him if he had to play. They said Tyler Badass is our Travis Frederick. Man, I don't know about that just yet, because listen, Travis Frederick was an all-pro. Like, Travis Frederick still is probably going to get into the Hall of Fame, despite having his career short. So I'm not going to say that Tyler Badass is our Travis Frederick, but he's our Travis Frederick in the sense that we really value him. Like, we really can tell when he's not in the game. So from a value perspective for this particular offensive line unit, I understand what the parallel that you made. But like, Travis Frederick was just so good, I would hate to put those two in the same sentence like that. But let's go ahead and let's talk about the New England Patriots, Dallas Cowboys. And listen, man, I'm gonna say this right here in front of all y'all, man. This is a must-win game for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a must-win game. So let's be honest about some stuff. When the Eagles play the Commanders next week, one or two things are going to happen. Either the Commanders are going to upset the Eagles, and both of them will be 3-1, or the Eagles are going to beat the Commanders, and they're going to move to 4-0. Hey, salute to my guy, CFO Sports, for the $5 super. He said, keep doing great work, bro. We'll link soon this week. We bounce back, Cowboys Nation. Hey, salute to my guy, man. I appreciate you for the support and the love, man. And I'm still gonna put your name in for the draw, man. So salute to you. So if y'all did not know, for the raffle, anybody that sends $5 will be entered for opportunity to win a copy of Madden 24, a Dallas Cowboy jersey, or a bobblehead. So if you want to participate, all you got to do is either cash out $5 like Miss Marquetta did, or super chat $5 like my brother CFO Sports did. So salute to J Tuck, man. He a real one. But yeah, so this is a must-win game. So either the Eagles move to 4-0, or the Commanders get an upset. And that means there are two teams in our division that are 3-1. So the Dallas Cowboys still have to win this game. You cannot afford to fall to 2-2, right? When there's a scenario where two teams in your division can be 3-1, or one team in your division can be 4-0. So if you have any hope of trying to play for a top seed, and listen, most of us felt last year with the way we were playing in the postseason, if we were playing in Dallas, we would have had a better chance of going to the Super Bowl, right? We would have had a better chance of beating the 49ers in Dallas with the way we were playing after that Tampa Bay game than, going on the road and playing them in 49ers country. So it's very important. And, if you don't win your division, you don't have an opportunity to get the number 1 seed. The best you can do is be a wild card. You can be the 5 seed, the 6 seed, the 7 seed. So it's important for us to keep the distance in between us and these other teams as minuscule as possible. Because yes, we do play the Eagles twice, but it doesn't matter. If the Eagles have a better record by the time the season is over, it doesn't matter if we sweep them, right? It doesn't matter if we sweep the Eagles. If they end up with a better record, they still will win the division. So the Dallas Cowboys must defeat the New England Patriots come Sunday. This is a all hands on deck, no bullshit, no horsebar, no holds barred cage match that's finna go down on Sunday, man. They got to win. Yo, 5-time champ said, "What's up, Henny? I ain't heard anyone talking about Rex Ryan calling Micah a punk. I think that was some bull." And this is the thing. We do not watch, for the most part, mainstream media. The only reason I know it was said because you came in here and typed it in there. So same thing I tell everybody else. Save yourself the stress. Save yourself the discomfort. These big national media channels and personalities are not going to say anything good about the Dallas Cowboys. They're not going to say anything good about the Dallas Cowboys. No, we got Vouch and Skywalker over there on the volume, right? You got West Coast Cowboy. You got Boss Cowboy. You got my brother Landlord from Alabama, right? Y'all got all these other outlets y'all can go to and get some positive confirmation and some truth about the Dallas Cowboys. So stop keeping these folks lights on, man, and watching and seeing what they say, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't rock with them folks, don't put no money in their pocket. But when you give them the views, when you give them the clicks, they win. said there was nothing good to say after last week's game. I don't see a backup. I don't see a backup running back having a huge game because y'all. And listen, I know we love Ezekiel Elliott. He is the backup running back for the New England Patriots. He's the backup running back. Now, I can understand if you said you would see Stevenson having a huge game because they mainly give him a lion's share of the carries. I see them. Yeah, I can see Stevenson possibly having a good game if we don't get our head out our asses and get back to playing fundamental football. Because let me ask y'all a question: is there any time, no matter how good Micah Parsons is there any time that you want to see Micah Parsons play defensive tackle? Do you want to see Micah Parsons play defensive tackle while teams are in a heavy formation? Single back, multiple tight ends. Do you want to see Micah Parsons play defensive tackle then? No. So why are you getting cute and playing your undersized pass rusher at defensive tackle against 300-pound, 330-pound grown-ass men? Right? They did that last Sunday. Had Micah Parsons multiple times lined up a defensive tackle. They got cute. They got away from the basics. They got away from fundamental football. And they made them pay for it. So, I expect them to be much more disciplined because I'm sure that Dan Quinn cussed them the hell out. I'm sure Micah Parsons was humiliated by the TikTok that Joshua Dobbs made where he clowned his stupid ass for all the stuff, all the he was talking. I'm sure they're going to be upset. I'm sure they understand the gravity of this game. And I'm sure that they respect the hell out the Patriots. They love Zeke. So they want to beat Zeke. They respect the hell out of Bill Belichick. So they want to beat Bill Belichick. So I think the Patriots will have their full unabided attention and they will go out there and play much better. I'm not guaranteeing anything, after what they did and put on film, because I was really speechless by what I saw. But I'm not going to dwell on the past. We're just going to talk about how we can move to 3-1. Like, we can't go back and play the Cardinals again unless we see them in the playoffs. So I'm not going to dwell on what happened with the Cardinals. We're moving forward. We're on to New England, man. He said, cuz he got away with it the first 2 games. DQ can't game plan for mobile quarterbacks. Bottom line is evident. He's definitely had, listen, I love Dan Quinn, but there are 2 things that have been proven true, over the course of his tenure here with the Dallas Cowboys. He has trouble with mobile quarterbacks. They always get off on us, and he has trouble stopping the run. So the Dallas Cowboys have not been a top 10 run defense since he's been here. I really don't believe they've been a top 15 run defense since he's been here. I don't believe we finished as a top 15 run defense since he's been here. I could be mistaken, but I'll go back and double check. Yeah, you can learn a lot from the last game, but we need to focus on how we can beat New England Patriots. Because the Dallas Cowboys are going to self-scout themselves. They're going to look at all the things that they did wrong, that they were not disciplined in, the mistakes that they made. They're going to self-scout, and they're going to try to correct those. And then they have to go and apply the things that they scouted or attempted to correct into how to defeat the New England Patriots. It said Dak looks scared to throw an interception. And it looks like Mike McCarthy is scared to have Dak Prescott throw into the end zone, even though Dak Prescott was one of the best red zone passing quarterbacks in the National Football League the last couple of years. So that's more in play calling, in my opinion. That's more in play calling. You're running on 81%. You're running on 81% of your first and second and goal, first and goal and second and goal opportunities. So you're not really even giving Dak Prescott an opportunity to be who he is. And Dak Prescott is dangerous in the red zone if you give him the opportunity to continue to throw into the end zone. So I think that's something that they need to correct themselves. And but I think it will happen. The young tight ends as well, they're gonna have to grow. And Dak cuts their ass out. So maybe they'll be more in tune this game coming in. So let's take a look at the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots, Mac Jones. Now, Landlord has a higher regard for Mac Jones than I do. He believes that he's a good quarterback that lacks good weapons. I think he's a very average quarterback, right? And it's okay to disagree because I know one thing. I believe that Mac Jones is a better quarterback than Joshua Dobbs, and we just lost to Joshua Dobbs. So at this point, I'm not disrespecting any quarterback. I'm not disrespecting any quarterback. We lost that right to say anything about any quarterback. The good thing about Mac Jones is everything else is true. He does not have great outside weapons. The best weapons that he has on his team are Mike Gesicki, Hunter Henry, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Now Juju, I think, is a very good wide receiver, but I don't think he's a legit number one option like that. I don't think he's a legit number one option like that. Definitely is capable of getting separation and getting open and making plays, but he's not like a Justin Jefferson, a CeeDee Lamb, or AJ Brown. A true number one wide receiver. He is not. He's not. But I don't necessarily think in this offense he has to be. Then Hunter Henry, he was a guy I know very well from Arkansas. Played his college career at Arkansas. He actually an Arkansas kid himself. So I've been following his career for a long time. I actually wanted the Dallas Cowboys to draft Hunter Henry. He is a spectacular tight end. He's a spectacular tight end. So is Gesicki. He's very good. He can't gritty, but he's a very good tight end. So far, Mac Jones on the season, very good production. So Mac Jones has the 9th most passing yards of any quarterback in the National Football League. He has 748 passing yards, and he has the 3rd most passing attempts, 125. He's 7th in passing touchdowns with 5, and he only has 2 interceptions on the year. So he has not had a bad start. He hasn't had a bad start to the season. So overall, they're grading him as a 71.4. Passing, they're grading it as a 68.2. So I see here they say he has 7 designed quarterback runs, 12 yards on the design runs. He has 4 scrambles and 41 yards of scramble yardage. So while he is not known as this super mobile quarterback, he has gotten some positive yardage over the course of the season so far. Now that boy can't gritty at all. It looked like he going through some shit when he's trying to gritty. Oh yeah, he could definitely play. So see, like Gesicki for you is like Hunter Henry for me because I've seen it for a long time. He said this team will approach the Patriots game differently. They aren't high on their own supply anymore. I mean, I hope so. Because listen, they're going against one of the best coaches in NFL history. I know some people, are going to give Tom Brady all the credit for their success, but he was the head coach. He did put that team together. Damian Crow, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. And everybody sliding in, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share button on the way in. Right now, I got 35 folks watching on YouTube and 27 likes. 28 now. So y'all run them likes and shares up for your boy, man. Run them likes and shares up for your boy Henny, man. He said the hood is an evil genius. Yeah, speaking of that, I do want to touch on this again, just so people know what's going on. They do got 2 players that are familiar with the Dallas Cowboys in the building. I know that we touched on it. A little bit yesterday, but right now, I just wanted to reaffirm that the New England Patriots do have former Dallas Cowboys quarterback Will Grier, and they do have former Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott. So they're going to make alterations to the hand signals just in case. They're going to make some alterations to the hand signals just in case. They don't want to give them any kind of competitive advantage. So they will make some alterations. But Will Grier knows the whole playbook. He was just quarterbacking for you in preseason game 3. He played every preseason game. The Dallas Cowboys offense has not changed in 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 weeks, a month, however long he's been gone, it ain't changed that much. So we can change some verbiage. We can change some hand signals. But hopefully, and listen, it happens all the time in the league. There are backups scattered all around the league. That knows everybody's stuff. That should not be a reason why things are not executed properly. That can't be a reason why things are not executed properly and things don't go well. Like that's normal, regular ass football. The people get cut and traded all the time. All right, so let's get back to the numbers. Hold up. Let's take a look at Mac Jones' career numbers and see what we're going up against. Pull this down. Pull this up. All right. So Mac Jones, former first round pick, 15 overall for New England, been played for the same team his entire career. Hold on. I know good and well they are not trying to show me this man rushing stats. I do not care about that. That is crazy. Yeah, let me just see his offensive grades, man. Y'all wild. All right, so this is his offensive grades for his career. He said Pharaoh Brown is their best receiver to me. I have to take a look at him. I'll take a look at him. All right, so far for his career, he's hold on. I need passing. I knew this thing was stupid. Okay, here it goes. That's much better. Okay, so far for his career, Mac Jones is completing 66.3% of his passes. He's thrown for 7,546 yards, thrown for 41 touchdowns to 26 interceptions, averaging about 6.9 yards an attempt. But so far in 2023, he's only averaging 6 yards an attempt, which is below league average. He's completing 64.8% of his passes, and he has 5 touchdowns and 2 picks. So really what that tells me, yards per attempt, they're not really throwing the ball down the field like that. They're not really throwing the ball down the field. They're not really going out here and airing it out. They're not pushing the ball down the field at all. 6 yards an attempt sounds like there's a lot of dump off passes. But when you think about it like that, though, man, their two best playmakers and pass catchers are tight ends. And listen, we all know Bill Belichick loves tight ends. He drafted Rob Gronkowski. He brought in Aaron Hernandez as well. Before then, they had Watson. So they've always had some pretty good tight end play over there in New England. So them not having a lot of yards per attempt, it sounds about right. Because they really only have Juju Smith-Schuster as a proven wide receiver. They got the boy from LSU this year in the draft. He still has to develop. He still has to develop a little bit more before he's a guy that will keep me up at night. So I'm not too concerned about their passing attack. They don't really have a lot of speed. One thing Arizona did have was speed wide receivers. Rondale Moore, 4.3 guy. Hollywood Brown was a 4.3 guy. The Michael Wilson kid could move. So they had speed, that they could exploit. And they had a fast quarterback, because if I'm not mistaken, Joshua Dobbs like a 4.5, 4.6 guy at the combine, something like that. Right, so he was a very mobile, athletic quarterback. That is one aspect that the New England Patriots do not have. They got one guy. That is a big speed threat. right, so let's take a look at Pharaoh Brown, though. Pharaoh Brown is listed as a tight end playing for the New England Patriots. 2 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown against the Jets. Okay. But he had a good game, listed at 6'6", 246 pounds. All right. Got drafted in 2017. But yeah, but if they line him up as a tight end, though, I'm not concerned. Says someone needs to tell Parsons to stay off social media because he talks too much. Gets the other team pissed off like he did against the Cardinals. Yeah, I seen that he's been running a little bit more. But this is the thing. Mac Jones is not quick. You know, just because he's trying to use his legs, he's going to be going nowhere fast. Right? It's going to be it's a much different experience trying to run for Michael Parsons than it is trying to run against some of the other guys. So while Mac Jones has used his legs, you know, I don't think, you know, with the speed of our defense, I don't think Mac Jones is going to become Michael Vick like Joshua Dobbs did. I don't see Mac Jones having a 40-yard run or a 20-yard run. Mac Jones, you know, running up and getting 3 yards is not going to kill us, especially when we lay a lick on his ass. He is not going to do it again. Ain't going to do it again. But yeah, man. Michael Parsons got a whole podcast though, so the odds of him getting off of the internet anytime soon is not good. Not good at all. But yeah, he has graded well as a scrambler, and from his fumble grade, he's been securing the ball pretty decently. But one thing I do want to point out, when he played the Jets as a passer, they held that offense to 13 points. Or was it 13 points? Let me see what the final score was on that New England versus the Jets game. Yeah, they held that offense to 15 points. My bad. No, I'm right, 13, because they got 2 points on the safety. So that offense only scored 13 points. Yeah, so the Jets held them to offense to 13 points. He threw the ball 29 times, only had 15 completions, completed only 51.7% of his passes. 1 passing touchdown, but he did not turn it over. So I will say this, you know, the Jets defense made life hard on Mac Jones. I just want the Dallas Cowboys defense to do the same. I want the Dallas Cowboys defense to do the same. Because listen, it's not like the Patriots or the greatest show on turf. It's not like they're the Kansas City Chiefs. This should be an offense, given their personnel and some of their issues along the offensive line, that we should be able to neutralize for the most part. Pierre Perkins said Mac Jones is going to get himself hurt trying to run on our defense. I believe the Cowboys are going to come correct this game. They better. South Tex, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for sliding in and showing love. Said Mac run grades is 75. Yeah, but he's not finna run on us, dog. Matter of fact, let's see what he did again. I'll tell you what. I would be concerned about his run grade once I look at his rushing numbers against the Jets. Let's take a look at his rushing numbers against the Jets. So a 66.4. Let me see how much yardage he got. All right, so he had an 8-yard run against the Jets. One scramble for 8 yards. They ain't gonna get it. Nah, they ain't gonna get it. So I feel bad for the Pats. I feel like the boys got to play pitch. They are. Phoenix Rising, what's up with you, man? He said, let's go. Hey, appreciate you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guy. Appreciate you for rocking with your boy. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share button on the way in, man. But yeah, man, so right now we're looking at the New England Patriots. You know, Mac Jones is not really known as a running quarterback. He has a higher run grade this year than he normally does. But the speed of the Dallas Cowboys defense is going to make that, you know, a non-factor. Right? Quarterbacks with mobile quarterbacks with speed or the nemesis of Dallas Cowboys. Mac Jones getting some cheap runs here and there when guys turn their back is not going to be the difference in between losing and winning this game. When a lion is chasing a zebra, he will try to run, but doesn't mean he will get away. Facts, Willie T. He might be able to run, but he will not get away from the lion. He will not get away from the lion. All right, so let's take a look at some of their other skill position players. Let's take a look at one of their tight ends, Hunter Henry. Why they want to show me his? There we go. All right, so Hunter Henry for the season so far. 125 yards, 9.6 yards a catch, 2 receiving touchdowns. So he's been targeted 18 times. He's caught 13 of the balls. He has a catch rate of 72% up to this point. So Hunter Henry playing pretty decent football right now. Right, he is going to be one of the primary weapons for Mac Jones because they're going to stay in a 2 tight end set a whole lot. Yo, shout out to MC Iverson, the CEO, for the $10 super. My brother said just showing love, and he went and dropped the 6 championships because we are practicing manifestation over here. So, hey, MC Iverson, the CEO, thank you for the love and support. And that $10 super chat got you 2 raffle entries, man. So salute to you, and thank you for showing love and support, my guy. I appreciate you. All right, let me get this updated. So, boom, I got you put in. You got 2 raffle entries. Yo, 681 boy, what's up with you? Tavis Banks said we better be locked in. Not to mention Bill got 12 personnel as well. That's our blueprint. Facts, dog. Facts. Dallas Cowboys will have to play much more disciplined football to go in here and come out with a win. I'm not saying, and listen, I'm not saying that we're not the better team. Like we go from top to bottom, we're a better team. But that was the case last week. We were better everywhere last week, and we still ended up losing that game. So just going by that, it's not gonna cut it. So they're gonna have to play their brand of football. So he does have some drops. Look like though, does look like he has a pretty decent, pretty poor drop rate. Well, that was one game. That was only one game. He had a drop issue against the Eagles. He was very good against Miami, and he was decent against the Jets. So I ain't gonna say he got a drop rate. Let me see. Lined him up wide 8 times. Been lined up as a true tight end 39 times, and they lined him up in the slot 67. So they are utilizing him at a multitude of different places right now. Michael Nelson, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. He said Kendrick Bourne will be facts, dog. Facts. It's too easy. What's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the platform, my guy. Salute to you, and I appreciate y'all for taking time to come over and rock with your boy Henry. So Hunter Henry will be one of their primary weapons. They're probably going to utilize 2 tight ends a hell of a lot over the course of the game. So yeah, man, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. And listen, I'm not saying that we don't got guys that can match up against the tight end. We got J-Ron Curse, who's known as a tight end stopper. We got Dunno, Malik Hooker. We got very good safeties that can line up with these tight ends. The issue comes, the issue comes and when we're not playing fundamental football like we seen last week. Like how the Dallas Cowboys did not know, until it was too late that they had a wide receiver lined up at running back, beats me. How they do not know until last minute that they had a wide receiver lined up at tight end, I do not know. But those are things that happened last week. But yeah, this is Hunter Henry. Great, pretty good grades overall. Graded out as a 61. As a 68.1 overall. 71.5 as a receiver. 69.8 as a pass blocker. So pretty decent. So let's take a quick look at Mike Gesicki next. Another one of their tight ends that they're going to be utilizing a lot of. So he has a catch percentage of 90. He's got 10 targets and 9 catches. 86 yards, but he has not yet caught a touchdown pass. Hopefully that stays the same, right, against Dallas Cowboys. So he's been lined up, in line 6 times, wide 9, and in the slot 65 times. All right. So far his grades on the year: 64.4, 66.5. Drop percentage is great, 78. So he's not grading out poorly there. Doesn't have a fumble issue. Pass blocking leaves a little bit to be desired. Is at the low end of the green at 64.9. So Mike Gesicki, Hunter Henry will probably be the 2 biggest obstacles in between the Dallas Cowboys' victory in the passing game. I know that they got Juju. I know they like Juju. I know they got Pharaoh Brown as well. But my opinion, my thoughts is they're going to lean towards them because what they want to do, that's good. Hey, y'all make sure y'all support them as well. Y'all make sure y'all support Wiz. But one thing I will say, I definitely see them lining up in 2 tight end sets a lot, utilizing play action a lot, because they're going to want to try and run the ball, right? When you know that you have questionable offensive line play, when you know you don't really even have spectacular skill position players on the outside to even threaten you in the passing game, I can see them having these tight ends on the field a lot together for a long period of time. They want to run the ball. And I don't blame them. The Arizona just ran for 222 yards against the Dallas Cowboys. So we are crazy. We are crazy if we believe that New England is not going to try and have a similar impact on us. They will come in with a similar game. We're currently the 25th ranked run defense in the National Football League. So until that gets fixed, until we show that we can stop the run consistently, teams are going to run at us. And listen, that is our own fault. That's our own fault, though. If we show that we can neutralize the run, then I don't think teams will try and lean on it as heavily. But since it's on tape that the Dallas Cowboys can get undisciplined and run support, since they've shown on tape that gap integrity can be an issue at times, it's going to come down to the Dallas Cowboys putting their big boy pads on and going out there and stopping the run. So yes, they got Juju. Yes they do. But I expect the Dallas Cowboys to face a high dosage of Gesicki and Hunter, and they're going to give the ball to Ramon Stevenson, who is their number 1 running back. So let's take a look at Ramon. Ramondre Stevenson, running back, New England Patriots. Nope, I ain't trying to see his receiving numbers. I'm trying to see his rushing numbers. Thank you very much. So rushing. Booyah. All right, so last game, Stevenson had 19 carries for 59 yards, only 3.1 yards an attempt. Ugh, not great. Miami, 18 snaps, 15 attempts, 50 yards, a single rushing touchdown. Ugh. Let's see if Ezekiel Elliott been better. He might have supplanted him already. No, neither one of them are getting a lot of carries, which is crazy to me. But Zeke only got 7 carries. His first game, he got 5 carries. His second game, he got 16 carries. The last game. So they're still running the ball a lot. You know, you add their stuff in together. So it looks like it's just like over here. You said play action going to be key, and they can run screens. Yeah. They're going to do everything in their power to protect Mac Jones, right? Given the offensive line situation and the skill position players situation. They're going to do everything in their power to protect that young man. So I expect screens. I expect play action. I expect a lot of run plays. They're not going to put the ball in Mac Jones' hands and act like he's Patrick Mahomes. They know exactly who Mac Jones is, and they're going to try to play to his strengths. They're going to support him with a good run game. They got a very good defense on the other side. And you know they're going to just try to play mistake-free football. You know, and make this and try to ugly the game up. Yo, Charlie Jones, what's up with you, my guy? He said, get those likes up, y'all. Appreciate that, my boy. And right now, we're not doing too bad, man. We got 41 likes and 30 people watching. So y'all definitely over here showing love, supporting the boy, and I appreciate that sincerely. So I appreciate y'all for rocking. So yeah, so screens, play action. They're going to probably stay in 12 personnel a lot. So that's pretty much, it's not going to be anything cute. It's not going to be anything cute. I believe this is going to be a very physical football game. It's going to be a very physical football game, but the Patriots have their way. So when a team comes in, they want to play physical, you out physical their ass. You out physical the team that's trying to play physical against you. Zeke was getting 5 yards per carry. Yeah, Zeke had a very, very good game. He said, "Yeah, hey, Ramondre is a very good running back when he's engaged and when he's having opportunities in a good game." But you know, but yeah, Zeke did have 16 carries for 80 yards, average 5 yards an attempt. And listen, yards after contact, he had 41, so he earned all them yards. He earned all them damn yards. And he even had a long of 14. So he had a run of 14 yards. Yep, so he's had two. Yeah, he's had a couple of runs go over 10 yards so far. So I like Zeke. I still got love for Zeke. But I do not want him to have a good game against us. I'm sorry. I want him to have a miserable game, and then once he's done playing the Dallas Cowboys, I pray that he goes crazy on everybody else. But in order for us to be the defense and the team that we want to be moving forward, we will have to find a way to neutralize the run. You know, even if we can't do it every game, we need to at least be able to muster it up when we know that it's coming. Right? When we know that it's coming, we definitely need to be able to stop the run. So I love Zeke, but I pray that he has like 10 carries for 10 yards. Right? I don't want him any success against the Dallas Cowboys. Any success. And that's cool. You know what I mean? I want him to do good overall. I just don't want him to do good against us. It's a competition. Said not. Don't let Zeke have a good day. Facts. I love Zeke, but listen, I love a lot of the Dallas Cowboy players. I love a lot of the Dallas Cowboys players that they got let go, right? I love Amari Cooper, but we play the Browns. I do not want Amari Cooper to go crazy and get 150 yards against us. I don't. I want Amari Cooper to get shut down when he plays us. You know, I like Anthony Hitchens. Hitchens. They used to play for Dallas, linebacker. Doesn't mean I was going to root for the Kansas City Chiefs when they play the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? So there's plenty of players that left Dallas that I still got love for. I just don't want them to do good against us. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope we shut Zeke and Ramondre down, so Zeke won't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that both their ass get towed up. Yo, what's up, Miss Smith? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the chat, to the platform. Salute to y'all. All right, so let's take a look. So we touched on Zeke, we touched on Ramondre Stevenson, and really Zeke is the one that's having more success yards per carry. Zeke's getting 4.4 yards per carry, and the boy Ramondre's averaging under 4 yards attempt right now. I wonder if they switch it up for his return back to Dallas, you know, as a reward for him doing so much better. But you know. Hey, 44 likes and 31 people watching, man. Y'all definitely showing real love over here to the content. So I appreciate y'all for that. So let's move along to there. Says Zeke's gonna have a field day. I don't know about all that. We'll see. You know, normally I would talk shit, but you know, since we just went out there and got our asses kicked, you know, in the run game, you know, I ain't gonna even sit here and talk crazy. Hey, my boy Neil done slid through. He said, "What's up, Henny? Down and out of it this week, man. Had to slap 10 Eagles fans today. You did the right thing, man. You did the right thing by slapping them Eagles fans up, man. Because they deserved it anyway." Yeah, I'm gonna be a little cautious. You know what I mean? Because the Dallas Cowboys have not shown me they can stop the run. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and poo-poo on any running back at this point. You know, the time to be beating your chest and stuff was after the Jets game. Right? After the Jets game, I did not feel like anybody could run on us. So do you think the Dallas Cowboys can beat the Niners? I mean, any team can beat any team, apparently, right? So I'll have to say yes. Like we would have to play our best brand of football, but yes. I mean, think about it. The Colts beat the Ravens. The Colts beat the Ravens with a backup quarterback. Let's see who else. The Jaguars got blew out by a rookie quarterback, and they supposed to have a top 10 quarterback. They went and got Calvin Ridley and all those things, and got destroyed by a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? So it's any given Sunday. Any team can beat any other team at any given time because they all got professional players. And they all got coaches that make millions of dollars to scheme up ways to beat these teams. So, you know, any given Sunday. But yes, Dallas Cowboys can still beat the 49ers. They still can beat the 49ers. But yeah, the Jets beat the Bills with Zach Wilson. So, you know, just because the Dallas Cowboys had a bad week, you know, against a team that we had no business losing against, it's the NFL, right? I just want them to put their big boy pants back on, get back on the saddle, and shit, handle business. Yeah, the Dallas. Oh, salute to my boy Joe. He said the Cowboys versus 49ers game is on his birthday on October the 9th. Well, salute to you, my guy. Happy early birthday, man. Happy early birthday, my boy. He said exactly right, but they won't beat the Niners. They lose by double digits. You probably a 49ers fan, though, but it's all love. I mean, like, yeah. But listen, the Dallas Cowboys have never lost double digits to the 49ers, though. At least not recently. Another fun fact: the Dallas Cowboys have actually never lost a regular season game to the 49ers with Dak Prescott as the quarterback. Now, we haven't beat them in the playoffs, but Dak Prescott is actually undefeated against the 49ers in the regular season. So when we go out here and we line up, there's no guarantee. So I'm trying to find any silver lining, so I'm saying Dallas played their absolute worst football in years and still only lost by 12. I mean, the silver lining is the Dallas Cowboys got a reality check. That's the silver lining you should be looking for. They went out there and they got proven to themselves that they play undisciplined, unsound, un-Cowboys football. They can get their ass kicked by anybody, let alone a good team. The issue with the Dallas Cowboys is they get up to play all these other teams. They get up to play Philadelphia. They get up to play the San Francisco 49ers. They're going to get up to play the Bills. They're going to get up to play Miami, all these other hot teams. But when you mess around, you have a team that you think tanking, or you got the Carolina Panthers with a rookie quarterback. They'll be the game they lose for no damn reason. Like the Dallas Cowboys be needing to get humbled because they be doing stupid stuff. They be doing stupid stuff. So yeah, man. So hopefully the Dallas Cowboys get better. So I remember when the Cowboys won their second Super Bowl, they started 0-2. I remember that. Yeah, because remember Emmett had held out. Emmett held out, and we were lost without him. Yo, Jeffrey Smith, I see you, my guy. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the platform. So let's move along, man. We still got to take a look at we'll take a look at Juju, and then we'll get out of here, though. Because I don't really have much time left since I was on my lunch break. So I'll run through Juju's stats real quick on the season. And then tonight we'll talk about the New England Patriots defense, so how to attack them. Yo, what's up with you, Israel? He said, "Hey, Henny, made it, but work, bro." Yeah, man, it be like this sometimes, my guy. He said 49ers went 13-3 in 1994 and caught a 40-8 ass whooping that year in week 3 by the E-Girls. Yep. I say good teams lose to bad teams all the time. We just don't need to make that an excuse or make that the norm in any way, shape, or form. So let's take a look at this boy Juju, then we'll wrap it up. So Juju on the year has 16 targets, 10 catches, no touchdowns. So he's just like the rest of the Dallas Cowboys wide receivers. Dallas Cowboys wideouts don't have a single receiving touchdown on the year at this point. So hey, no need to feel bad, mad, or sad. But he's not a super. And listen, especially after his injuries, he's not a super explosive guy anymore. Said Juju gonna have a light day. Bill gonna try to run all day long. Yeah, bro, I feel the same way. And that's really why I waited to show Juju. I showed Hunter and I showed Gesicki before this because I believe I believe the New England Patriots are going to live in 12 personnel. They're gonna live in 12 personnel. They're gonna have a running back out there and 2 tight ends. Probably have a running back and 3 tight ends out there, so it might be 13 personnel. Oh yeah, Israel, that's perfect. If you watch it at any time, that's perfect for me, man. It doesn't matter if I'm live or not. If you like and share the content and watch it, you know you're doing great, bro, and I appreciate that. That's love and that's real support that goes a long way in helping me out. So I appreciate you, Israel. I do. But yeah, I definitely see them staying in 12 personnel, 13 personnel a lot. They're gonna lean on the running game. Like my boy landlord pointed out, they don't really have great wide receivers anyway. It's probably gonna be a light day for Juju. There is a reason why Mac Jones is only averaging 6 yards an attempt. Only averaging 6 yards an attempt. But yes, I thank y'all for y'all time though, man. Uh, I'll come back live later on today. We'll do another show. You know, we'll focus mainly on the New England defense and how we should attack them to try and get into the red zone this week. Right? 'Cause they got a very good defense. We're gonna talk about how we need to attack them, what's going on. So just tune in. I'll probably be live about 6:30. Yeah, I'll be live about 6:30. We'll go from there. You know, just spin back around. But on the way out, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the super chat, hit the super stickers. You know, do all those things on the way out of the liquor store, man. I thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. And your boy is out, man. I get at y'all later.